We'll do that. All right. Welcome to Something About Tabletop. This is going to be the second part of normal everyday run. Jesus Christ, talking is very difficult.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the plan is this. If I remember correctly, we have two people. We have Luther and Pulse are going to be on the outside in just being backup and also just a magical Overwatch. On the inside, you guys are going to be pretending to be investors, masquerading as not the investor himself, but as people that are inspecting the place, basically. You are going to be going for a tour that lasts for an hour through the various places in the Genetech facility, which is a GM Foods place. Other than that, you guys have done disguises, and I'm pretty sure that's about it. Is there any other precautions you guys are going to take at all?
I've already prepared some chemical preparations in the break.
Sure.
Healing and increased reflexes.
Is there any way to put something like cast on us so they can't cast truth, or I don't know how spells work in this, but
That'd be sus for them to go out of their way and just be like, truth. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident they'll do
They're
that.
sensing counterspell.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna run Wrapper on my cyber deck, so it's not a cyber deck. I should probably turn Wrapper on, shouldn't I?
Yeah, probably.
What am I not gonna use? I won't use that one. Hopefully, don't screw me over. I love having every single program.
It's pretty good.
What's that? Biofeedback all day long. Alright. I'm happy. It
All
looks
right, everyone's happy.
a nice comm link.
Okay.
Hopefully there's no professionals that know what a cyber deck look like. It's in a bag.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is matrix perceptioning your shit is definitely a possibility.
But it all looks legit now.
Yes. Under close scrutiny, though, those wrapper kind of falls pretty quickly. But that's if under close scrutiny. Scrutiny, of course. Because your comlink has an attack score is the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Why does that
Do I
card
actually- Do I actually have to play the little interview to get my photo taken for the ID?
No, it happened.
Oh,
Unless
thank
you want
God.
to roleplay it.
No, I don't.
No, you go in there,
I
get a
hate
photo, he asks you a few questions, and that's it.
None of these fucking dudes.
Okay, so I'm going to get the map up again, just for ease of what the fuck's going on. Where are you?
You should totally get Photoshop so you can draw on it as well. Oh, you can do that with Paint, can't you?
Your Paint is a very complex program, my friend.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
sophisticated
If you
beyond
could
all
manage
belief.
to get a paintbrush, you could actually draw where we enter from and so forth, and where we're walking
Yeah,
around
well,
if it came
I
to it.
guess we're going into the parking lot and then entering into security to check in, or to the main lab or the front desk.
It's going to be going to the front desk. So what you guys are going to be doing is you're going to be going like this, and we go here,
Oh,
and going over there.
Overpowered.
Paint is complex and supremely powerful.
Yellow caution tape. Tom's too powerful.
Where am I going to check? Where am I going to drop the code?
Here in the main lab.
In the main lab?
Yeah.
Jeez, how much did I miss?
That's when you know where they're keeping the hardwired servers and stuff. For keeping information that they don't want to be hacked.
So, if we get in there for an inspection, you should see if you can let me touch it to make sure that your investments aren't being squandered
That's a bit of a bit in the face, isn't it?
with poor security. You just want to check. No harm.
Well, the thing is we don't know if we're going to go and do it now or if we're going to do it later. If an opportunity arises, then we can do it now. If one doesn't arise, then I don't think we should do it.
No, we'll come back overnight.
That's what I mean. If we get in there and they say, or if we get into the main lab, and you can pull that question out, maybe I can get half a second to, because it's just a matter of plugging that in, right? I've got good palming, so.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is that they're going to have constant cameras everywhere unless we want to have someone hacking the cameras while we're in there.
Oh man, make me do so much all at once.
Why are we hacking cameras though?
Yeah,
because
don't we have a
I can talk to these people and distract them in the main lab. However, I cannot distract cameras from viewing the computer system work.
Stood near me and I was like, oh yeah, you know that involves me con. That's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just stand in the way, maybe, or something of that
Distract
sort.
them with talking is definitely a thing. The thing is it doesn't matter if they find out you did the crime after. Remember that.
Yeah. So if I can just get in and then we go, oh, this looks good. See you later, and then we leave and drive off. We're done.
Well, then I think it should probably be the last thing that we do.
Yeah, exactly. These are just options that if it comes up, we should do it.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Okie dokie. Now, the people that are going to be watching on, you can't exactly park in front of this place that aren't going to be in the facility. So you guys are going to have to be fair ways down the road, just kind of parked. That's probably the best way you can go because these roads aren't overly traveled per se. So, like this place is fairly barren around it. You know, it's in the woods, that kind of thing. Well, not in the woods, but you know what I mean, like farmlands.
Yeah.
So it's in pretty much bumfuck nowhere. So just parking on the road can be suspicious, so you want to be fairly far away from the actual facility. But obviously, if you guys need to sneak around just to get a better... Well, no, you can just actually project, sorry, Nick, if you want to get a better look.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, you guys going to drive up there for the allotted time, or do you want to get there a little bit earlier so Nick can do some astral projection, or...
Yes, I think we wanted to get there about 15 minutes early. Or are you talking to the other guys?
A bit of both, yeah. So, yeah, you guys are going to get there 15 minutes early, and then Nick is going to do some astral projection during this time.
Yep, so I'll get there a bit we'll get there early and then astrally project before we go in.
Yeah, so you guys are going to probably be a fair way down the road, astrally projecting, just kind of sitting there, getting ready to drive off if they need to pick up or something, if something goes wrong with the car inside. But they are making their way there now. During this time, Nick, do you want to fly? Do you want to fly?
Well, sure. I'll get closer to the place so I can till I can actually see signatures inside the compound.
I'm assuming you're a magician, right? Or are you not?
Yes, I'm a magician.
Yeah, you can just actually project.
Yeah, actually project and move close enough.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I can
yeah,
see.
yeah. Yep.
Do an sensing check then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just one hit.
Okay then. So sensing the place and getting a scope of it, you can see various. The place is fairly magical looking, but you got one hit, so you don't even know what it is.
So I can't see it on a barrier.
You need like 2 hits to know what it is.
Okay, so I know that there's magic there.
You know that there's magic there. Obviously, like you can see blobs of what you think is something. Do you want to re-roll? Add in -2 or something, or re-roll in general. I don't know.
Another roll. Keep looking.
Yeah. Do you want to re-roll with a -2?
Go to different angle.
Yeah, basically go at a different angle.
Two hits.
There we go. Okay, so looking at this place, definitely being out here, there's something. You think there's something going on with the magic here. It's but getting a good look at the place from a different angle, you can see just in general, going in and out of the buildings, there seem to be just simple magical wards, like alarm bells and stuff for the magician that's been creating them. You can see a few watcher spirits that are actually just kind of flying around inside of the confines of the actual base. But apart from that, I mean, there are people walking around, but there's not much you can really read from them anyway. So there seems to be some watcher spirits and stuff.
They can't see any
wards. Not from the outside of buildings, no. Unless you want to go inside the actual complex and have a look around.
No, I think I'll wait till afterwards.
Sure.
Don't want to get them suspicious before we've even started.
And I'm assuming you're a fair ways away anyway, so not to call attention to yourself. I assume you are.
Watch your spirits, beware.
Okay.
Cameras aren't our only problem.
Okay, is that all good for you guys? And now we're going to do the entrance. So you guys drive up to this place, getting up to the gates. There's obviously a small security checkpoint kind of thing, like where you have some security guards. These security guards, by the way, are dressed in kind of like... Basically, the colors for Genetech are white and green, with splashes of blue, with this big G, and they are wearing like mainly white apparel of some kind of fairly nice-looking, like full body armor kind of thing, and on their backs they've actually like hoisted like submachine guns and things like that. These guys are fairly heavily armed. Like they're not kidding around, and there's about 2 guys stationed there as you guys come in. They're right now holding various scanners and things like that as you guys rock up.
Do these guys look augmented?
Not physically, but from the website itself, you know that they are genetically augmented, BioWare, stuff like that. That stuff isn't obvious. I mean, these guys look like really, really, I guess, perfect. They're very muscular, broad-shouldered. They're both male. They're both humans. And they basically stop the vehicle as soon as you guys get through the gate. And then basically ask you guys to get out so they can do some scans, check your SINs, wait for weapons, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys to roll... I don't want to have to roll for all your... Let's just roll your identity check, so just 8 dice. If you have a rating 4, just basing on your rating times by 2, that's what you're rolling, of your SIN, and of course all accompanied licenses with that as well.
I got 4 hits on my SIN.
Yep.
What do you want for licenses?
I'm just going to tie it into your SIN, because you guys have shitloads of licenses. It's just whether or not you have them.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm not technically broadcasting the fact that I have a cyber deck or I don't have a firearm on me right now.
Yeah, of course.
So we roll an 8 with the fake SIN, is that right? If it's a rating 4.
Yeah. It's rating times 2.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'll do that now. I got 4 hits.
Yep.
I have 5 hits.
All right. So they kind of scan you guys, and as they're scanning, they ask where the investor is.
I say that I'm the representative for the investor, and I will be his proxy today, his liaison with this company meeting.
Okay, they nod, and then they note that down. And they say, very well, just head to the front office, and we'll have a representative for Genetech there shortly.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
All right. And they just tell you the parking lot's over there. Just park your vehicle. Don't go to reserved spots of employees. They just tell you the certain section where you have to park, that kind of thing. And you do, I'm guessing. Unless you want to be like, nah, the CEOs, I'm going there.
Pull up right on the front sidewalk.
Actually, you could just send your car off, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's easy enough. It's not far anyway, so it's right near the front desk. So you go park your vehicle, and then you guys start walking to the front desk. Is there anything specifically that you guys want to be looking out for while you're on the outside? Is there anything?
Yes, I want to look for types of securities, hidden entrances, how long away that the security is from the main desk, all that kind of stuff.
Yep, sure. Roll that for me.
Like perception, visual.
Yeah, perception, visual. Everyone can roll that. That's on the inside at the moment.
I can't remember what it is.
I rolled a 4.
I got a 3.
I have a 2.
Okay,
no, I
so
have a 3.
okay, so looking around, you guys can actually see there are like a few rotodrones kind of flying around all above the biodomes. This place is actually quite large. The biodomes are huge. They reach, quite high, several stories kind of thing. The main lab and, of course, the maintenance and security buildings have several stories as well.
Are there any rotodrones within 100 meters of us?
Rotodrones? Yeah, there is.
I'm just on the Matrix, sorry.
Yeah, they're broadcasting on the Matrix. You can't see any silent devices. There's no real reason for that here.
Can I spot any hidden locations where the cameras aren't hitting?
Just by having a quick look at the cameras around that you can actually see. You can see the obvious cameras, which are kind of on the four corners of the buildings kind of thing. I'm just going to pinpoint the ones that you guys see. You guys can't really see on this half of the map here, because you guys are fairly far away from that. Just so you know.
Sure.
But you can
Wait, what
see...
are those circles? Sorry, I didn't realise them. What are they?
Just cameras at the moment.
Oh, okay, yeah, sweet. Alright, you should totally put a legend up.
Just a legend here. Oh, mind you, well, you can't really see these. I'm saying you can see these back ones, even though they're technically out of sight, but whatever. And they're kind of rotating as well. Oh, yeah, you can see them on the Matrix in 100 meters. This facility is larger than that, but yeah, I'm going to say that's what you can see there. On top of also, like on the entrances of the biodomes, which stretch here. Sorry, I have to draw some roads here.
How many watchers were there?
I'm going to say there were 3.
Okay.
And of course, there are cameras on the front entrances of these biodomes as well. And there probably won't be cameras at the back here. There. And of course, there's a camera at the front. And there's a camera on the front desk facing down at... Yeah, that's what you see.
Wow, that's a lot of fucking cameras.
Yep, pack up the bags, leave. Fuck this shit.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to do this now.
You're the hacker, remember? You've never had one of these before.
Oh, yeah.
They can make cameras go away.
The fun part is getting into the host.
Okay.
Oh, can I see a host?
Yes. I am going to go...
I'm going to make a Matrix perception and see what its rating inside. Oh, do I have to hack for that?
Matrix perception isn't a hacking action.
No, but I meant to get the rating of the host. I got 5 hits.
It's a Matrix perception check that you don't have to hack to get rating at all, do you?
Perfect. What's the rating of the host?
It's a rating 8.
Oh, fuck me.
Is that high?
Yeah. That is... I'm going to have to hack...
That is what a local corporate host is, so yeah.
Yeah, it's not a... It's... I'm going to have to hack a toilet or something.
Yeah, if you can get...
Is there a washroom sign?
If you guys need washrooms, that you'd assume that they would be inside of the front desk.
Like in the
Inside of the desk?
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, you guys aren't there yet. This is you guys looking at the outside, because then you're going inside, then you can't see the shit.
Cool.
And by the way, the rotodrones are kind of doing sweeps, like in circles of areas and things like that kind of thing, just sweeping around.
Cool.
Wow.
Moving fairly slowly. Other than that, you guys eventually get inside, where you are led into a overbearingly white kind of main entrance. We have the front desk, and it's very minimalistic. And on the sides, there are the big Genetech symbol with the massive G, the green G. And you can see various monitors and things, well, and AR displays if you're looking at AR, which you would be, of all the various different, like, this is Genetech, our brilliant place without GM foods, blah, 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 all this bullshit you don't care about, basically.
AR right now.
Pardon?
I'm gonna mute the AR.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Oh.
Sustainability.
Yeah, basically, sustainability, synergy, 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 synergy. So, yeah, you guys ignore all that crap as you walk forward to the front desk, and obviously, Posey, go ahead.
I say, hi. My name is Peter Gosling, and I'm here to have a little interview to tour your facility for my investment firm.
She says, Clad is on the computer quickly, and she says the name of the investor you guys are working for. Asking, kind of thing.
She's asking for the name of the investor?
No. She just says it like inquisitively, like, is this who you're working for?
Yep.
All right. Yes. You have an appointment in about 10 minutes. She says. If you
do you
need
mind if we just make ourselves comfortable here? I'm
sorry? Yeah. She says, just go sit into the waiting room over there. Someone will be with you soon. She points to where the toilets are, which are fairly easy to see, and she also says in the waiting room there are drinks and some snacks too.
Oh, excellent! Thank you.
I am gonna go to the washroom.
Also, you guys notice that there is indeed a security in this room. There's only one guy, but he is kind of standing, looking around, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just.
What kind of weapon is he carrying?
This guy in particular just has pistols on his side. This guy isn't dressed in the full body armor that you guys saw before from the others. He's dressed in a much nicer looking suit.
Oh, very good. And
right.
The front door, is there a type of lock that it has? Is there only one entrance into this room?
Into this room in particular, yes. Though there are some doors and stuff which lead back into wherever.
The main
basically into the back rooms and stuff. There is a very large. The doors themselves are large, 2 doors, like to enter, like big doors that you can enter and exit through, like kind of the front of a building, like it normally would be.
Mm-hmm. And does it look like there has to be a card or a code that locks that door?
It seems that when people kind of walk up to the door, the staff, it just kind of lets them in.
Oh, I get. Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be going to the toilet, are you, Patrick?
Yes, I am. And
right.
I'm going to go into a stall in the water. Is there anyone else in there, first of all?
Heading in there, you walk in, and then you can hear some grunts. But...
Is it going to be a while kind of grunts? Or...
Constipated type of grunts?
It's grunts. It's grunts which subside pretty quickly, and the guy gets up, kind of looking at you as he walks out, washes his hands, and then leaves. It doesn't take long.
Head into a different stall.
Yeah. I want to go in the same stall he was. I want to smell the toilet. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to a different stall, and I'm gonna try and hook it, because I'm gonna make an assumption. I don't know if I should or not, that the toilets are actually connected to the host in some way. Maintenance logs or anything, really, I don't care. I just need to get the host.
Whether or not the toilets will be, there's definitely a connection in here that you could use, whether through the light fixtures and stuff like that. Light fixtures are probably a way better way to go.
I have another question too. If I use a data tap, do I have to plug into the data tap directly?
You have to plug into the light fixture after opening the casing and stuff, which will require a hardware check.
We just need to get a wireless link.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm wondering. If I could put the data type. Does the data type give me a wireless link, or does that just give me a direct link?
Oh, if you have a wireless data tap, yeah. If you plug that into the light, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, if you actually have a wireless data tap, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to do that. You want to do a hardware check?
Yeah, hardware check to open it up and then install it. It's pretty routine shit.
5 hits.
All right, with 5 hits, you're even able to do it so you can then put the light fixture back on, and the light will even still work. And you're
Perfect.
pretty sure you did it in a way that would be undetected too.
Love it. And the data tap is secured, and I'm going to sit in the toilet for a little while. Wash
Not
my hands.
longer than 10 minutes.
All right. I'm guessing you're going to do a quick look of the actual firewall of the physical link of the light.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not very
Well,
hard.
that's. I mean, it's all AR, and I can do that while walking now. Or
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
couple minutes, I'm sitting on the toilet.
All right, so it's still a decent pair of tech. It's a device rating 4.
Man. They have some swanky gear here.
Yeah, this place looks really good, by the way.
Swanky.
Though device rating 4 isn't that hard to hack into.
No, it isn't. But
Everything's like, you know that way too white, way too clean kind of feel? That's what you get from here. It's just like, oh my god, it's overbearing.
for a light fixture, it's more secure than a low-end calm thing.
Yeah, that's how ridiculous they are.
Damn. All right, cool.
Okay, sweet.
I'm gonna head out then. I'm not gonna do any hacking or anything yet. I'm just leaving the data tap there.
Sweet. Okay, so you guys all head into the little waiting room, I'm guessing, and wait, or is there anything extra that you guys want to do?
I'm gonna have a snack. From the.
It's pointless. I'm
You
kidding.
see,
It's
there
not.
was a little table, right?
You're getting a snack?
Yeah. Do they have like egg salad sandwiches?
Yeah, yeah. There's like a table with like biscuits and things on them, and
Yeah, it's like one of those.
some fruit, which is obviously the GM fruit.
I'm thinking, man, this guy has to get his head in the game.
My head's always in the game.
The game of
My
getting a
game
snack.
happens to be snacks, right?
Yeah, snack.
That's why we're here. We came for the snack.
Sorry, that's
we
just
got all this stuff so we can get some snacks. I got it.
Yeah, exactly. We leave.
Free snack.
Fuck the 11 grand.
We got snack.
Money
All
can
right,
be used
so-
to buy goods and services.
yeah. Or snacks.
Got a fake bodyguard license, so we can go in and get some free snacks.
$1,000 for free snacks. Yes.
Right.
Okay, guys. So you all well and done. You guys wait for about 10 minutes, and then eventually a swanky-looking man in a business suit comes out, and he's accompanied by 2 other bodyguards. You do notice though that everyone is human here. That's something that really hits out for you.
That's good.
I'm gonna stand up and brush the crumbs off my face and soup.
All right.
Fuck me.
Maybe
gonna do it.
smear a little bit of like jelly or something from one of the cookies.
So
This
as
is
these guys walk
food.
up, I stand up, I introduce myself as Peter Gosling, and I said, "Are you here to take me on the tour?"
It says, "Indeed, I am." How you doing? I'm the department
excellent,
manager
thank
of
you.
this little place.
Hmm? So where do you have planned first?
Well, I was just wondering, why did you actually want to look into investing into Genetech, and what part of this particular facility interests you? Because depending on that, I'll take you where you want to go, basically.
Oh, what I'm interested in. Well, obviously you guys are doing pioneering research here in genetics, but what I think my firm is most interested in is how well adapted and inclusive you are. And by looking at your personal security array, I think we're interested in your augmentations.
Ah, augmentations. Very well then. I mean, this facility may not necessarily be the best for that, but we're actually looking into getting performance-enhancing foodstuffs. So long-term, slow-acting chemicals and enzymes built into foods that over time can increase metabolic rates, muscle production, and he's kind of walking you guys as he does this.
While he mentions the foodstuffs, can I do a matrix search and send that to Scorpion's AR? Just kind of to give him a back, so he kind of has some sort of information to pull off of. Like, oh, we were looking into that and all this other stuff.
Yeah, so you're giving him lingo. You're just kind of force-feeding this guy Wikipedia pages on genetics.
Pretty much, yeah.
And just highlighting the information that he needs to talk about. So this definitely helps him pick up for the lack of knowledge that his character probably has on genetics.
I got
precisely.
Yeah.
I'm like, so this epigenetic histone developments that you're doing.
Yeah, so you guys are taken into a small conference room, which is using one of the back doors. Basically, the guy walks up to the door opens, and then he kind of lets you guys through, and then it closes. And you guys are in a very small conference room, gets you guys to sit down, shows you some slideshows and stuff like that, of all the different food stuffs and blah, 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 blah. It gets pretty fucking boring. Unless your character's interested in that kind of stuff, and it's probably really interesting. The work they're doing is pioneering, but also kind of questionable as well, as most of the time genetics is.
Who has morals as a Shadowrunner? Come on.
Not me.
I have no. Well, I probably somewhat understand what they're saying, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I think we're more interested in touring the facilities themselves.
Alrighty, he says, after clearing up all that bombardment of information you guys just received.
Can I record? With the DNI, can I record that?
Yeah, I guess. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, I'm gonna just to have it. You never know.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't seem like super secret stuff, by the way. They're not telling you any secret information at all.
Yeah, this is boilerplate.
Yeah, this is the stuff that was on the website. You remember actually sifting through this crap.
Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind then. I don't really give a shit.
No. I mean, he might have disclosed a little bit more information, but whether or not is relevant. I mean, you could have recorded that. I mean, recording this probably isn't a bad idea anyway.
Okay. No, I'll just... Yeah, it's not like I'm worried about data.
No, it's... but doesn't it say that everyone has infinite hard drive, basically?
Pretty much. I've got a matrix. I can just upload it to a cloud somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, in the future, that's what we'll actually be doing, is just cloud servers. Computers won't have hard drives.
Nope.
Well, they won't have big hard drives. They won't need to. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So, yeah. After that, he just kind of... It takes, like, a while, but I'm guessing you probably cut him off in some pace just to get it going. And
yes, exactly.
Yeah, he says, okay, so touring the facility. So which of that more interested you? We can either take you down to the biodomes, show you the cultivation creation, and what we use to blah, 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 blah. Or we can head out to the laboratories, and just to give a look at of more of our more secretive stuff, he says. Of course.
I think I would like to start here with the biodomes, and then as things are winding down, just toward the facilities in your lab, if that's fine with you.
Yeah, he says that's completely fine. He takes you guys, walks you guys out front, and the bodyguards that he had kind of peel off, and then other bodyguards, which are more heavily armed for the outside, peel on. As you guys head towards the biodomes, and he shows you the cultivation, all the drones, the technology they are using, and things like that.
Nice, commendable, interesting.
And after that, kind of looking at his watch, and he goes, "Oh, okay. We have about 15 minutes." He said, "That should be enough to tour the laboratories. Might have to cut you short. I've got a business meeting."
Yes, let's get rolling.
So, yeah, he kind of does that, takes you guys to the laboratories, and he does say before entering, he says, "Stay with me. There are some parts of these laboratories that, of course, you're not allowed to have access to. You are to be on me at all times. Of course, no touching anything at all. Talk to the scientists as you will, of course. Try not to disturb anyone that's working, blah, blah, blah." Then he takes you guys in.
All right,
so yeah, inside this laboratory, you can see a whole bunch of people doing tests on the GM foods that have been cultivated and taken out, doing like all these weird, like even elasticity tests on the skin of the fruit, taking blood. This is a lot of shit is going on in this laboratory. This place is pretty full on.
Now, does it look like there's a place easily identifiable to put in the data chip data service program?
Just by looking around the place, you can actually see a door marked data servers as you guys are walking around.
Okay.
Inside this laboratory.
Yeah, it looks like... Is the door locked?
Well,
Or is it just an open door with people coming in and out?
The door's closed, and when people go up to it, it opens, and then it closes when they go in. You can't see anyone going in or out of this room, though, in particular. It looks like the same setup, though.
Hmm.
Okay.
This is the place where we're going to need to be. Is there such a way that is far enough for me to get the scientists together with the man and ask a lot of technical questions that I've pulled up on these Wikipedia pages and accessed, and to try to get them engaged in a conversation while allowing my friend time to get into the room to access it?
What was that, Patrick?
Or if that seems completely infeasible, then
you could also do ethical questions instead of technical ones, because
yes, just
that might invoke a little bit more distraction than someone being able to blurt out a.
What kind of questions did you say?
Like ethical, like, oh, is this good for human? Blah blah.
Oh yeah, moral questions, right? Like my company has concerns about any kind of ethical liabilities or this type of investments that they're doing. What might be the fallback or the insurance problems that might be?
Yeah, remember with this company in the past, they had some problems where apparently they were kidnapping metahumans. So you could definitely bring that up, and that would definitely.
Yeah, I bring. I'm like, well, there's a lot of humans here, and I don't see a lot of other types. So
are you Scorpion? Is Scorpion human?
No, he's an elf.
Okay, so am I.
Akuma is a human, if that makes any difference.
Alright. Or we could just straight up ask if we could see what's in that room.
That's nonsense. Let me into your maintenance server room. I would like to.
Yeah, that seems a bit crazy.
Well, I mean, there's no harm in asking. Just, what's behind that door?
Well, the thing is to create a distraction so you can work your way in there and to go in and try it. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, then we'll come back later.
Why don't we get those questions rolling, and I'll just attempt it.
You have stealth and you have palming, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, but the door won't open. Do we want to start it? Do we want to do a distraction?
That's what I'm doing with this conversation.
No, but do we want to do like a security distraction on another part of the?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't think so, because we're in there and like something happening while we're there is probably not good news. It might get closed down.
While I think that's a good plan, I don't think the guards are going to pay attention to those questions. And
can I talk to the guards?
Yeah, maybe.
If you want to strike up some conversation, basically it'll be a stealth check for you to slip away, just so you know.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to roll for the etiquette questions.
Yep, sure.
All right. So that's going to be. Is this going to be con fast talk?
Yeah, con fast talk, definitely.
Wait,
definitely.
before we start, before we start actually talking, can I start hacking some marks?
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna need some marks on this server to get you in.
Yeah. All right.
Sure. Everyone roll their dice for their specific checks. Akuma can make a confast roll to talk to the bodyguards as well, just to kind of distract them. Just talk about security shit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
so-
thinking like, maybe like on the fly, like, is there any way that like, how did you guys get into Genetech security? Because like, you know, maybe I'm looking into joining them as well, type thing.
So I'm not technically running silent, but I am running rapper. Hopefully,
4 hits.
I'm just. Will that screw me over if I don't run silent?
You haven't entered the host yet, so you have to enter the host before you really know, because they could have observer ice.
Okay.
They may
I'm
not.
gonna
You
run
don't
silent.
know. Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna run.
7 hits on Khan.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So that was 7 hits, and Kuma, what did you get? 3 or 4?
4.
Yep. All right. You guys got them pretty wrapped up in your words. They're licking your shit, and they're talking to you quite intently.
I got 4 hits.
Oh, that's the best
You
impression
missed
ever.
a word there in that phrase.
Oh, that was good.
Okay. So how much did you get, Patrick?
Oh wait, I got 1 sec. I forgot some dice. I'm hacking on it.
Right, they're licking your shit. So good.
I got 7 hits.
Well, you're talking shit, and they're licking it.
You're fucked.
7
Yeah,
hits.
You're talking
So-
shit and they're licking it? Is that what you said?
I don't even know, man. Okay, English is hard for me. The end. Okay, so that is okay. So even though the device rating aside, you start hacking into this thing, and I'm going to give you 2 marks instead of 1 because something happened with my rolls, and it was bad.
I like having 2 marks. Because
Even
now
though you don't need 2 marks to spoof a command, by the way, if you want to spoof the door, you don't need 2 marks, but you got 2 marks. So
it's an
basically, it was super easy to get in through this light fixture. Obviously, if there is on any on staff deckers or the actual thing wasn't looking in that area at the present time, and there was like leaks of information, you're able to pull that shit out and easily gain access to the light fixture.
Cool. So now I'm gonna sneak away, I guess, and try and get in there.
Do you want to access the host first? Or...
Oh yeah, no. Well, that gives me a
Good
mark.
idea.
So I'm in the host, and what am I gonna do on the host now? I have 2 marks. I don't need any more. Is there ice running or any of that fun stuff? Matrix.
Yeah. So you enter on into the host, and by the way, your baby monitor is at 0. I got no hints.
Oh, best hacker there is.
Shittiest system, more like it. Okay, so you enter on into the host, and looking at this, yes, they indeed do have observer ice. The actual, I guess the matrix look of this place is a fairly average corporate security. You don't expect too much. They indeed do have observer ice that's kind of looking around. So at this point, I would like you to roll a logic plus sleaze.
Logic plus sleaze?
Yes, that is to dodge their matrix perception checks on you.
Man, alright. This is...
Come on.
Check my... Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, that's what I There we go, and I got 7 hits.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
a lot.
I'm
That
the
is a
best
lot.
hacker there is.
Okay, so yeah, you easily slip by these observer ice. What would you like to do now exactly when you're inside of this server? There's a whole bunch of connections and things. This place seems like almost fully automated. There is so much shit going on in here.
Can I give my burner comlink access, like, so doors open when I walk up to it? I'm assuming.
Yeah, okay. Yep, so that will require an edit check, which you need, I think, 1 hit to edit a file. So you have to find the files that have the information, so a data search check will be good.
Matrix perception.
Matrix perception works too, yeah?
Because I have to find it, right?
They're the same anyway.
Yeah.
Can you just put in the data chip?
Yeah, but
No, I'm not in yet. I need to get into the room.
Oh, you're still not in. Jesus.
I
Come
need
on.
to screenshot this, but I just got 6 hits.
okay, so just so you know, your baby monitor is. Okay, after that, I'm gonna roll. There is no opposed check. Oh no, there is none. Yep. So your. Yeah, there's none. So searching through the matrix, you're able to find the data and files that you need to edit, which has a massive roster of all the people that are allowed in certain rooms.
Cool. I would like to edit so it gives me access to the data service room, whatever it was called. Is that acceptable?
Sorry, man, I missed you there. What'd you say?
Oh, I would like to edit it so it gives me access to the data room.
Just yourself.
Yeah, just me.
Alrighty, roll that, please, with an edit check.
Cool. Where's my roll? There we go. 3 hits.
Hmm. Okay. So editing this file.
Mm-hmm.
You're not able to complete it. This certain action.
No. Didn't think so. Got a bad roll.
So
Wait, do it again.
I would like you to roll your Sleaze plus Logic again, as the little buggers are trying to. Oh.
Hopefully this doesn't go wrong. Jesus, 7 hits.
Oh my god.
Can I have these rolls all the time, please?
Mm-hmm.
If I roll like this, I'm gonna have to play with you more often.
You easily succeed at dodging out of the way, continuing your editing. Go ahead, roll again.
Oh, roll again on my edit check?
Yeah.
Four hits.
4. Alright. So that one gets you in. You've edited the file. You've got yourself in. And you can now slip away from the conversation if you want. Your baby monitor is at 15 now.
Oh, that's fine. So now I'm rolling a stealth check?
Yep.
My cake.
4 hits.
Wow.
4 hits. Okie dokie. So they're distracted. How many hits did you get, Philip, again, with your con check?
He just dropped out.
Alright. I think it was 7. So basically, I'm just going to give them a minus equal to the con check for their perception. And Akuma, you got 4.
Do I get a bonus for my sleeping tiger as well?
Are you going to activate your film upon coding? Remember, there are scientists around as well. This is kind of like a...
Yeah, I'm not going to.
A walking around stealth check, if you know what I mean. Like you're trying to come unnoticed through blending into the crowd, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I'm not gonna turn it on then.
Yeah, no, that'd be a good idea. Okay, so due to the conning and the talking and the distracting of the other guards, you're able to walk up and get into the facility, into the actual door.
Are there people in here?
Looking inside of this place, there does indeed seem to be someone right now working on the servers, and he kind of looks at you as you come in. He's right now like got one of the server racks out and is doing something with it. You're not too sure.
I'm just gonna nod my head at
Knock
him.
him out.
Yeah, I don't have any weapons, nor do I have physical combat skills.
Okay.
Ooh, I have marks on there already. Can I trigger an alarm somewhere? Like on the other end of the... In one of the weird biodomes, can I set something up so kind of...
Yeah, sure. Make yourself a spoof check.
Cool, cool. That is... Spoof is...
Spoof command.
Electronic warfare and intuition. Oh, no. Both things 8. Oh, that drops my dice pool down so much. I got 1 hit. Actually, do I want to edge that? Guys, what do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll edge.
Silly question.
That is a silly question.
Do you want to compromise the party?
3 hits.
Okay.
And I am down the point of edge. 2 left.
Alright, so you walk into this room, and you look at the guy immediately, and he looks at you, And just before as he starts to ask, "Who are you?" all of a sudden an alarm starts chiming off. It's not like a massive emergency alarm. It's just like a low one in the actual laboratory, and you can see some of the scientists quickly checking their comics or whatever in their head and things like that. And the actual guy in the room kind of gets distracted for a second. So I'm going to allow you to roll a stealth check.
Stealth or palming to plug it in?
Stealth to stealth away from this guy in particular right now, because he's right now looking away from you.
3 hits.
Yeah, so you're able to stealth away, and you can now install it into the appropriate data server, which you would have. That he would have told you which data server to plug it into.
Cool, and I will do that.
You plug it into the data server.
And then I'm going to stealth out. Can I take a look at anyone's image link just to make sure that they're still talking and distracted?
Okay. As soon as you plug it into the data server, all of a sudden, a massive alarm starts ringing.
Oh. Yeah.
As the thing on the Matrix accesses the files, and you actually notice on the actual host itself. I'm actually just roll a Matrix perception check to see if you notice this. Actually, just roll a Matrix perception check, like while you're in the host, because you're in the host as well on an AR display at the moment. Okay, with 3 hits, you notice that a whole, the alarm's going off in the Matrix itself, and you can see the other ice and the deckers that are on the actual system kind of relocating inside to actually go look at all the security feeds and stuff going on, what is wrong, one of the biodomes. And then another emergency alarm goes off, and basically, and they go check there, that basically there is operatives inside of the building.
Woohoo!
And the signal happened to came from a wireless device.
So,
do they know? Do they know exactly where that wireless device is?
Would you like to make a there is a check you can make to follow it. Where is it? Trace? No. Where is it? Trace icon. Yeah, I think it is. Is it trace icon?
Let me see.
No, that's trace.
Nope.
You can follow a signal. I think you can.
Intercept matrix traffic to and from target.
Yeah, just do that.
But that's what I don't like again. That's a snoop check. Oh well.
Yeah.
4 hits. That's okay.
So what do you do again?
I just want to see if they know where the wireless device is plugged in.
It's sitting there in front of you.
Yeah, but do they know that it's sitting there in front of me?
Yes.
We have to get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's time to run.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, really?
Is there anything that's worth telling the guys in the car?
It's just time to
hey guys in the car,
minimize casualties and get out.
Get the fuck over here.
Okay. Guess we gotta start driving the car towards the
Good plan.
compound.
Okay, yeah. So the alarm's going off in the other room. We're going to cut back to Thingy friends, Philip and Kuma. They're inside of the facility talking to this CEO type and the guards. The alarms start going off and they start looking around frantically what's going on. And they basically tell, okay, we got to get out of here. Apparently there are operatives in the building, he says. You can see him. We need to get out.
Can I try and get out of that room as soon as possible?
Yeah, you can, yeah. The other guy seems way too distracted.
I just want to get back to the group so I don't look like an operative.
Alright, I want you to make a stealth check.
Here we go. All of it rides. 5 hits, I'm the best.
What'd you get?
5.
Okay, so it seems that no one has noticed you through the confusion of what is going on. as you
Oh,
tag up along back your
I
friends.
lied. It's limited by a physical limit, right?
Oh, okay. What's your physical limit then?
I got 4 hits then.
Okay, 4 is fine. You can still succeed. With a less of a graceful margin, I guess, as you make it up to your friends, and you guys start walking out.
Cool. Yep, let's get out of here. Bodyguard.
Yeah, the bodyguard's there, everyone's there. And they just say, all right, to make sure we're going to be locking down the gates, he says to you guys, we're going to be heading into more or less what would be better described as a safe room down in the security sector, in the security building, pretty much.
I'm going to turn off my cyber deck right now.
I think the best thing is just to walk with them, and then when we get to my car, get in the car and go.
Do their guards have their weapons drawn?
Yeah, right now they do, yeah.
Does that mean I should be having my weapon drawn to protect my client, pretty much?
Yeah, that won't be out of the ordinary at all.
Yeah, well, I'll draw my weapon to make it.
And I know that the way to the security office is past the car, right?
Yeah, it is. It's right past the car. So right now he's saying we're going to have to take the facility back on lockdown, and we're going to be running through everyone that is here, and sadly that includes you guys, he says, as he's walking right now.
Right. Sounds good.
So you guys are walking past the car park right now, and you can actually see that there are quite a few more security guards on the out front with submachine guns and pistols drawn, looking around, that kind of thing, for the people that are inside of the facility. You can see the roto drones kind of flying around a little bit more aggressively.
All right. So I guess we're getting in the car and driving out of here.
No, because there's a gate. We won't be able to drive through the gate.
They've locked us in.
Yeah, we're locked in.
We have to stay with them for security.
What kind of gate is it?
Oh, actually, I've got 2 marks on this host.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can spoof the gate open.
Like, yeah, let's just haul ass out of here.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, done.
Okay. So, how do you want to split from the group with the guy? Because right now there's kind of more bodyguards kind of around you. There's like 2 behind you, and there's 2 in front.
I say the action word, marmalade. And when you guys hear marmalade, we push and run.
Doors just auto-open. Start unloading.
Surely we'll get shot down if we start to run away.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
You know, we'll be very close to the car.
We're right next to heavily armored guards with heavy weapons. If we start to sprint out a gate that miraculously opened up during a shutdown, they're just going to open fire and spray us in the back.
But if we're in the car, we might survive.
That's if you get to the car.
I'm just saying we do it when we're right next to the car.
So we in the car to the facility now. Because we're approaching.
Yeah, you guys could be the operatives that they're after.
Us guys that haven't gotten any of the cosmetic checks done.
Yeah, well, if you just sit in the car and put your ballistic mask or helmet, hopefully you have one, on, and just sling some magic and shoot some bullets out of the car window and drive by real fast, you might forget about us.
They will forget about it. Well, they won't think that we're the ones that did it anyway.
At least yeah. And then we have a split second to jump into the car and then drive out. Hopefully.
All right, so you guys are just going to run from the group just all of a sudden, as Philip says, marmalade.
Well,
I'm going to pop my increased reflexes the moment I'm able to see them.
Yep, going to be pulling out some of that drugs, snorting that as I run.
That doesn't look sus.
Okay, so how you guys going to split from the group? Tell me how you can do it, and then you get to do it. You guys are walking past the car park right now.
How good is our timing with them driving by and shooting? Because as soon as they start shooting and firing at the gate, we can just book for cover, so to say. It just happens to be our car, and then drive.
Okay, sure.
Right.
So you guys are going to be going past and just shooting guns at the gate. Is that what's going to happen?
That's what they want.
It's just a drive-by.
All right. So you guys, I guess you just do that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say that they're going to be able to get there in time. They race past and just start shooting at the gate. Do you want to do anything other than that? Maybe.
I
I
was
don't
going
know.
to use a physical barrier to put behind them to protect them as they leave.
Okay, that's as they leave. Okay, so you guys are going to be driving around the front there, shooting at the gate, which obviously is going to bring some fucking heat. So
Yeah.
as soon as you guys
I
do
wasn't
that,
planning
I
on
want
doing
you
that.
guys to roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait, everyone's rolling initiative or just a drive-by?
Oh.
Everyone's rolling initiative because this is going to make
Fuck
the
my life.
order come in handy, my friends.
My God.
How much?
So I'm just going to put the security on one initiative because fuck tracking it all. Okay, they got that.
I got 24.
Damn you, Adam.
All right. What did you get, Nick?
15.
15 for Nick. You can activate your increased reflexes if you want, Nick. I'm not sure if you already.
I did. I said I do it as soon as I'm inside of the compound.
Yeah, 22.
Wait, are you guys opening the gates to let them in?
I have
No,
17.
I'm opening the gate to. How? Wait, where's the gate? It's right, like across from the front desk.
Yeah.
Hang on. Am I the only one that thinks it'd be a better idea that we just duck and act like we almost got killed and stay with the Gensec so we're still inside the facility instead of escaping
Yes.
and making us look like the suspicious ones?
No, we should get out of here.
I think
Okay,
we
so-
should get out because once we're out, we're done. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm
What,
a
did you-
fucking incredible
Was
driver.
it a successful plant with the data chip?
Okay,
I
so
didn't
I'm
know
a bit
it was
confused for what's
successful.
going on, guys. So what is the plan right now? I'm a little bit
The
confused.
plan is to get into the car and drive away.
Okay, so the other guys, I've just heard the other guys are doing a drive-by. Is there more specifics I need to know about it? Because I just heard they're doing a drive-by at the gate. I don't know if the gate's open. I'm assuming it's closed.
You guys popped
we
the
were
gate, right?
approaching the gate. That's pretty much it. You guys
Alright,
said
cool.
you need help, so we drove up. We're driving up to the gate right now.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, are you doing anything
I'm-
other than driving up to the gate?
I'm shooting
Not yet,
the
because they have
camera.
Okay,
I'm
you are
shooting the
shooting.
camera, not
That
the
will
gate
initiate the
itself.
combat. Cool. Thank you. Okay, sweet. So, what vehicle initiatives? Flo, what was yours?
22.
22 for Flo. Phil, what was yours?
17.
17 for Phil.
Amateurs.
Did you get
Okay,
mine?
I think that's everyone. I didn't miss anyone, did I? We got
you get
Patrick's. Yeah, 17. Yeah,
Did you
you and
get
Phil
mine?
will have to work out who's going first. Akuma's 24. Alright, Akuma, you're first. You hear the
Well-
gunshot sounds and the explosion of the camera. Then you are right now, I'll pin where you guys are, I guess. You guys are going to be here, walking across, and there are kind of like bodyguards around in this area, and the CEO guy is with you too.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna duck and run next to our car that we came in, and get
Yeah, busy
behind the
car.
car. Yeah, well, I'll duck and run behind that, and I'll go to one of the back doors so I can open one of those doors and use that for extra
Yep,
cover
get in.
as well.
I'm getting right in the car.
I'm getting right in the car, driving away.
Yeah, well, I'll
Alright,
get
so
to the back car.
Flo, Patrick, Phil, yeah, you guys can actually all get into the car, and because Phil's last, or at least on my sheet, you guys can actually start driving away. So Phil can open the car pretty quickly with his ARO, so Akuma can get in on his turn. Phil can get in. It does go to Flo's turn. What are you going to be doing, Pulse? As Pulse at the gates right now. You guys are at the gates, doing a drive-by. I'm guessing you wouldn't be
Yeah.
like that, and you shot the camera.
I'm shooting all the cameras that I see.
Okay, so
There's-
you could shoot this camera as well if you wanted.
Yep, shooting
Yeah,
that
roll it.
as well. Do I need to roll it? Okay, so that's pistol, semi-automatics, so 17 dice. Here we go. And rolling. 1, 2. Damn. 2. So with 2 hits.
Okay. So you fire at the camera, you're able to hit, but you don't hit it in a super vital spot. You still shatter a decent part of it. So you guys all get into the car, and you guys start driving away. I want Phil to make a driving check.
All right, this is like my best skill with 14.
As I jump in, can I drop into VR? Like literally midair,
Yeah.
on my way into the car.
I think it's a simple action to go to VR from AR, so...
Cool. Do you want me to re-roll my initiative then, or?
Yeah, sure.
I have 6 hits.
Alright, 6 hits, you tear away from these guys. And, well, what you do here is you guys are running away. The CEO is like, what the shit are the Shadowrunners doing? They're just shooting cameras. What the fuck? And then, what the hell are they doing? And then you guys tear away, and he's like, oh, yeah, of course. And it's kind of open fire kind of thing as you guys pile into the car and start driving away. And before the security guards can even realize that you've done this, they start to open fire on the car itself. I'm just going to say a part of that 6 hits was you doing a preemptive dodge, Phil. So you're right now weaving the car incredibly quickly as they're going to try to fire at it.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, with their assault rifles. Firing at the car, you're able to literally dodge bullets with your vehicle as you kind of power slide up to the gate, kind of screaming, when's the gate going to open?
Well, I just got. I'm on 27 now for my initiative.
Yeah. 47? What?
27.
Jeez, okay, sorry. I was like, what? Okay, we're going to minus 10 the initiative track. Oh, wait, Derek, your turn, sorry. It is Derek's turn.
Yeah, so I want to make a physical barrier behind them to cover the people with the assault rifles firing at them.
Alright, roll that for me.
That's 5 hits. And the drain. Ouch. I take a lot of drain. 3 drain. 4 drain. And yeah, it's 5 hits.
Ow. Alright, if I remember correctly, it's like that's a structure rating and the force is
Structure
something
and
else.
armor of 5.
Yeah, I don't know the spell that well, but I'm assuming you know it. Okay, so he casts a massive shimmering barrier behind you guys, and now we're going to minus 10 the initiative track, and we're going to go back up to the Decker. Okay, Decker, you need to get that door open, or
Open
that's
the
bad.
door. I have 2 marks.
Make a smooth command.
What do you want me to roll for that? Electronic warfare.
Hacking plus intuition.
I will do that.
This is still using the data tab, so I still get lots.
If not, we're running over these motherfuckers.
5 hits. I'm the best.
Okay, with 5 hits, with 5 hits, the gates swing open as you guys tear out of there.
I'm
And
probably slammed against the door because I'm unconscious right now.
Yeah. You probably are
the
shaking
gate didn't
from the
open?
back. And you guys are able to tear away, driving away from the scene, with bullets firing into the physical barrier behind you guys.
Wow.
We made it? Question
Yep.
mark?
You made it.
Yep, everyone made it.
Good
Congrats.
job, guys.
Now we gotta get paid, don't we?
No, it's all for fun. It's practice drill.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Question is why did the wireless device alert their system? Why did the data tap alert the system that he had given you?
Was that supposed to be a sting?
Or was it a
Think it was
setup?
a sting, guys.
Oh,
I just saw that on Skype and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
oh, fuck off. So we didn't get paid for that at all.
We didn't get paid for that?
fuck that cunt. Nah, go back to the Poseidon's Triumph. I want to take him out.
Well, good thing I recorded that whole thing.
Wait, what's actually happened?
Well, the guy set us up.
Okay,
The
so
data chip was rigged to blow.
the wireless device alerted the system. It went online as soon as it was connected and then told the system that there were operatives there.
Oh, it was a burn.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna
I think this is going to have to be next mission for me because I actually have to bow out now.
Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna close it here, aren't we? I mean,
Unless you guys want to get some revenge killings.
I would like to get some revenge killings. Since
And anyone who wants to stay in the game right now, if anyone wants to drop, they can drop. Their characters get angry, but I am okay with doing a bit where you guys try to kill this guy.
I don't want to
find out what's going on.
If I'm not getting paid, I'll just say that my character will be like, oh, fuck, I worked pro bono. Never mind, I'll go home.
Okay.
Do I have his comm link?
Yeah, I have to flex, guys, so I got to go.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
that's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to go as well, so see you later.
Yeah, that's cool, Flo.
Okay, bye.
Do we want to continue, or do you want to do it later?
I'm completely okay with continuing, or we can do this a second episode with your characters, these specific characters, Akuma, if you play this character again here, and of course the next character, try to find out who this guy was.
I'm thinking we're not going to get paid for it, so, like, I mean, I've killed many people in my time. If we're not getting paid to take this guy out, might as well just, like, remember him, but there's no point.
What I was thinking of doing, since I just recorded that whole thing.
Call my fixer.
Yeah, I just want to call. Do I have a comm link for him?
Yeah, you have contact details for a comm for him that was meant to be used. So you give it a call.
And then if anyone picks up.
Nothing picks up.
Ah, you asshole. I'm going to leave a message with that comm then. For now.
Yeah.
And be
You
like,
leave an angry message.
it's going to be if you don't pay us, that whole thing is going to go on the internet.
Alright, and that's what you're going to be doing? You're just going to chuck that shit on the internet?
Or I'm going to contact I might even contact the office. Well, and then I want 15K, well, 45,000 new yen to not put it on the internet.
Huh. So you're going to be contacting Genetech about this?
Yeah, pretty much. If you don't want to be shown as a completely incompetent company.
Think of 50. It'll be nice and round.
Well, why don't I get 50 for each of us? Including the two that left, because they had to go.
Oh, 50 each? Jesus.
15,
No, I think you said 15.
Yeah.
You did say 15, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 15. I think you said 50. I was like, whoa, you're going to get if you do that.
So that would be 45. Can't math right now. 60.
75 would be.
Yeah, 75.
Okay.
So 75,000.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I can't leave the session till I get paid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you organize that deal and you tell them, yeah, 75,000 or this doesn't go on the net. And basically they say, calling you back, you probably would have contacted them through some sub-proxies or something, trying to find them, getting the right guy or whatever. But you contact them eventually. And they're hearing you. You can definitely... Well, I'll just give you a summary of what's going on. I'm just going to say you guys are going to get paid. 15,000 is definitely within the ballpark of what they're willing to pay, because to get you killed, as long as it doesn't cost that much, basically, it's probably going to cost more than that to get you guys killed.
Cool.
So they are completely willing to give you that kind of money, and basically saying that the unprofessionalism of Johnson was completely unknown. Basically, what the whole plan was, you guys work out that obviously the Johnson was basically hired to prove the security of this place and chose to pay Shadowrunners but then kill them. Failed horribly.
Yep.
This guy's probably going to get fired.
Can we ask Gensec if they want the guy permanently removed instead of fired?
He says we can deal with that.
All right.
Pretty much everyone is going to get 15 each from this, and I'm going to be giving you extra karma as well, because I thought that was a neat little idea. So you guys are just going to be getting in total 6 karma and 15 grand for that.
6 karma?
I'll tell the other guys as well.
Okay.
Sorry for the messiness at the end there, but yeah, that was something about tabletop. Just an ordinary, everyday Shadowrun where everyone gets fucked over.
Yeah.